What's up, YouTube? I'm Quentin Congress, aka QC. Welcome to another open video for Talking in Grubbin. The 2017 College Football Playoff National Championship has been set, and we have a rematch. The defending champion, Alabama Crimson Tide, versus the Clemson Tigers. Alabama is seeking his second straight national championship. Nick Saban is seeking his seventh title as a head coach to surpass another Alabama coaching legend, Bear Bryant. Now Clemson, they're looking for redemption after that close, heartbreaking loss to Alabama in last year's national championship. Dabo Swinney is seeking his first title as a head coach. He's also an Alabama native. And Clemson is seeking his first title since the early 80s. So now, let's break down both teams and I'll give you my predictions, starting with the defending champs. The Crimson Tide has dominated all of college football this season. I haven't seen a team this dominant since the 1980s Miami Hurricanes. I mean, they finished the season 12-0. They had a very convincing playoff win last week against the Washington Huskies in the Peach Bowl. Now, a lot of people rave about the Tide's defense, rightfully so, but they have a solid offense, starting with quarterback Jalen Hurt. You know, Hurts in the regular season had over 2,500 yards, 22 touchdowns, and only 9 picks. And he also led the team in rushing with 841 yards as well as 12 rushing touchdowns. And also, Alabama has some pretty solid receivers in Darius Stewart, who had 852 yards as well as 8 touchdowns, and Calvin Ridley, who had 727 yards as well as 7 touchdowns. But Alabama's bread and butter is their defense. I mean, they're big, they're strong, they're fast, they can get to the quarterback, they also can draw sacks from the quarterback, they can get turnovers, and they can also turn turnovers into points. So, Deshaun Watson and Clemson, they definitely got to stay away from the turnover battle, and also they have to keep Watson clean. You know, I think that turnovers will play a big factor in this game. I think whoever wins the turnover battle will be this year's national champion. Now on to the Clemson Tigers. They shut out my Ohio State Buckeyes last week in the Fiesta Bowl, but that's another discussion for another day. But they've had another tremendous year, and Watson, I think he should have been, a back-to-back Heisman Trophy winner. You know, he's put up some incredible numbers during the regular season. He had over 3,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, as well as 15 picks. And he can also hurt you with his feet, as he had 529 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. But the Clemson Tigers have an excellent running back in Wayne Gellman, who had over 1,000 yards rushing as well as 15 touchdowns. And also, I really like Clemson's receivers, starting with Mike Williams, who had over 1,000 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. And they also have a solid receiver in Jordan Legge, who had 637 receiving yards as well as 7 touchdowns. But, you know, Clemson Tigers, everybody raves about their offense, but they don't give Clemson's defense enough credit. I mean, they have some, big boys on that line too. You know, as we saw with Ohio State in the Fiesta Bowl. I mean, they really got to J.T. Barrett. They made sure he did not run all over the place. They made sure they pressured him. They got sacks off him. Also created a lot of turnovers off of that Ohio State offense. And they're anchored by veteran Ben Boulware. And that dude is a beast. I mean, he leads the team with 105 tackles and 4 sacks. That's very unheard of. I have never, ever heard of a college football defensive player having that many tackles. Also, I'm messing up my glasses. Carlos Watkins has 8.5 sacks. That leads the team. And Cordrea Tankersley has 43 tackles and 3 interceptions. So, like I said, whoever wins the turnover battle will be the national champion. Also, if you can not shut down the other team's quarterback, but at least you can contain them from making big plays and big throws down the field, that increase, either team's chance of winning the national championship. Also, each defense is going to have to try their best to neutralize the quarterback's running ability because Hurts and Watson both love to run. As I mentioned just now, that Hurts led the team in rushing yards as well. So he's not only the quarterback, he's the main running back as well. He's kind of similar to a JT Barrett. But anyway, here's my prediction. It's going to be another close game in this year's national championship. Both teams are very good. They have each other figured out from playing last year, but I'm going to have to go with Alabama going back to back. Nick Saban's going to cement his place as one of the greatest college football coaches of all time. Now, if you disagree with me, you can comment in the comment section. Like, share, and comment on the video. And I really appreciate y'all viewing my videos, but I would feel very much better if you subscribe to my channel. And when you do, click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you'll know when I post new videos. You can receive them through your email, tablet, or cell phone. Follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. Till next time, y'all have a good one. I love y'all. Peace.